Was that good? Oh, God. Oh, that's cutting it very close, my man. Just keep running. Keep running. Alright, so the time has finally come for us to wrap up our journey here in Don't Escape 4. Whether we get off of this planet or whether we die in a blaze of glory, today will be the end. Now, before we proceed, one thing to talk about. What are we doing about the true ending? I had an idea, which was record day 3 and 4, but you guys were telling me as well in the comments, Falcon, if you were to do day 1 and 2 again though, it wouldn't be repetitive because he would get different events. And there's also the talk about possibly doing the Deep Sleep series and also Don't Escape 1, 2, and 3, which are very short. Don't Escape 1, 2, and 3 are very short in comparison to this. But there's also Deep Sleep as well, so we'll talk more about this at the end of the video. For now though, let's wrap it up. As you can see, we're in the burger joint. I wanted to come here before we continue because I wanted to see what happened to the soldiers because hey, acid rain and thunderstorms, they don't really have the protection that we had, so I'm curious as to... Well, we're not here. Protective gloves. Okay. We're coming down over here to side Plexus because we do have the key that we acquired, which is for Lab 13. And... oh yeah, I wanted to come down here as well to... Assuming it works, cut the finger from that body that we found because as we know, this Jacob fellow right here, he's a pretty high-ranking guy. Cody, you might want to look away, child. I am going to cut this body apart. And it's probably best you don't see this. Cody, you should probably step outside. Use kitchen knife on a dead body. Well, maybe I'll take a finger for good luck. It's not exactly a rabbit's foot. It wasn't that bad. The body is pretty much mummified. Nevertheless, I don't want to do this ever again. I got a human finger. A mummified index finger, why do I carry it around anyway? Well, my idea was, as the clever, maniacal genius apparently that I am, was to use that as, we need a fingerprint, right, in that bunker area? We need a, identification thing, like a fingerprint, so my idea was that. I'm not sure, but I guess it has to work. I mean, why else would they let you be able to rip a finger off of a body otherwise, right? It's gotta work. Okay. So now, what do we got here? Poster I can interact with. A set of vials. Okay. Got ourselves a PC that's not powered, or it's broken, or both. Alright, good assessment there. I've made the calculations again, the instability ratio is too high. It can't work, but we have to stop the operation. We have to stop it or consequences will be catastrophic. I mean, everything about what's happened here is catastrophic. I mean, moon's about to crash into the planet. Set of vials. There we go. There's apparently 3 missing, so there's probably more here, right? Let's see, chemical mixer. Got another piece of paper over there. Oh, I see it. Okay, it's right there. This is a list of, patients? Yeah. Sleeper clinic patients. Each has another name assigned in the visitor column. I recognize those. Those are Side Plexus officials. Why did they match coma patients with visitors? Cade? I regret ever working for them. I had no idea. No idea about what? I'll tell you later. We have to focus on other things now. What is it with you and telling me about everything later? The freaking moon's about to crash into the planet. There might not be a later. So now the chemical set is complete. What does it mean? I got no idea. But you guys do have the symbols on you that we saw here. So, okay. 4 blue dots, 3 black lines, and 2 red lines. So if I had to wager a guess, I think we probably have to select 3 that would give us all the amount of things we're seeing here. So 4 blue dots, right? So for instance, like these 2 would acquire the 4 blue dots that we need. So we're fine there. And then we would need something like 2 black and 1 red? Yeah, because it's 2 and 3. Okay, so do one of you guys have like a 2? Oh. You mean like that one there? Yeah, that would work. The mixer finished its work, let's see. A bottle of catalyst. I think that was it. Hey! Your boy's on it, Cade? Do you want to, like, congratulate me on how smart I actually am about this place? This place is terrifying and dangerous. Oh, come on. I mean it. Remember what happened on the roof? Let's stay here any longer then. How about that? We have things to do. I do remember that here, at this construction site, we had a welding kit. We had a welding kit by that magazine that we read about the UFOs. That one. We saw that in day number 3. I didn't really think much of it then, but now obviously it's come into play. Now the problem with this is we can't reach it, and we also saw this, but apparently that would hurt me because it's rusty scaffolding. Ouch, this metal is rusty and covered with spice. It's gonna cut my hands and bleed to death if I try to climb it. Okay. Protective gloves? Aha! So, a buckle. This was used to pull heavy weights up and down. Maybe this could help me somehow. Heavy weights. So, the welding kit would be down below, and we need to... Oh, okay, hold up. Can we Batman this up right now? Oh, yes, we can. Alright, so... If I'm correct, I think we got everything we need, right? I mean, I'm probably missing something. Alright, well, let's give this a deal college try. So you're not gonna fry me? Everything here's off still? And let's go down below. And here we go. The moment of truth. Can I use the severed finger to let me into this thing? It should work. I mean, I've seen it work plenty of times in movies. That's where I got the idea from. I wonder if access granted, of course. Alright, boys. Is that finger still on me? Oh, we got rid of it. Good. Just toss the finger aside. All of this for apparently a storehouse. Alright. Well, we have a weird device. What is this weird device? It's a Leo filter. A calibrator. A device used to calibrate engines so they give a steady... Oh, we did need that. Okay, so that we did need. So, does that mean we are good now? Let's put in the things that we do know that we have. So, this is where the fuel catalyst console's at, and we do have that, so let's put that in there. I've poured the catalyst into the inject. Good. Now, a dangerous looking crack. So, for you... Welding kit? Yeah, a welding torch will do, but I need to plug it into power, and I need some material to cover the crack with. Well, we have the metal plate. Oh, I see. The socket. Nailed it. I plugged in the welder kit. It's powered. Now I just need some material to weld. Metal plate. Right? Do you want to weld the alloy plate? Yes. 30 minutes. Do it. Look at that. You can't even see the crack anymore. Alright, so I think that's done. What else? Filter. So we have to go up for that. Well, I mean, we have to go up for the device thing, the engine thing, but the filter... I'm pretty sure we already had it. This is where the filter was at, right? Yeah. And see, it says that everything seems fine there, so I guess we just have an extra one. A set of circuit boards. Oh, yeah, that we got that from the down plane, which should be that one, so... Green light. Show me the green light. That was me trying to do the dream, but my voice is terrible, so I can't really emulate that high-pitched voice. So, if you're a Dream fan, I apologize for butchering that song, but it's a great song nonetheless. And I don't feel enough people talk about the Dream. Use calibrator on a missing system. That's gotta be it right there. All green. All good. Okay, I think we got everything. Everything is fine. The inside's fine. The only thing is the silo hatch. How the hell does one open the silo hatch? What's the problem with it? Okay, I gotta figure out what the problem with the silo hatch is.
2 hours later.
This is kind of like one of the last ideas I've had. I've been running around a bit trying to figure out how to open up this hatch. And everything that I tried basically didn't really pan out. This is the only thing that kind of I have left to do, which is put the transmission belt back on this engine. If you guys remember, we came in here, we took the belt off, and we kind of have ignored this machine ever since then. So maybe the reason why that machine even exists is because it controls the hatch. It's kind of a long shot, but I mean, I've tried everything else. Please work. Oh god, it's working. Operation complete. And that's the sand from the hatch up above, because it's, you know, kind of semi-buried now. Boys, I think we got everything in here. Alright, so we got a little bit of the runaround here at the end, but I think we finally got it. I think we're ready to blast off again like we're Team Rocket, so let's go ahead into the main control console here. Are we ready to launch? I've made some calculations and we barely have enough fuel to get to our destination. We have to limit our weight. And you seem to be carrying a lot of stuff with you. I like picking things up. You never know when you're gonna need a water sprayer. Oh, amongst other things, obviously. Yes, I'm a big pack rat. Well, now you have to say goodbye to your belongings. Take only things that weigh, say, 1 kilogram in total. 1 kilogram, fine. Okay. Well, should I be worried that we barely have enough fuel? I thought we had the catalyst in superb condition. Well, I mean, the mixture was in superb condition. This is like the catalyst. Well, the time has come for us to remove the safety net. As you can see on the floor now, the wrench, the crowbar, all of the items that I held dear to me are now on the floor. It is time for us to blast off. I think we're ready this time, right? Yes. Ready to launch. Are you sure you're ready to launch? If so, is there any item you'd like to use? Yes, I will arm myself with a kitchen knife. For the spaceship rocket ride. I'll just launch the ship, man. Okay, here it is, the moment of truth. The world was ending, the moon, cracked into pieces, was moving rapidly towards the planet. Both celestial bodies pulling each other apart. All systems green? Well, some systems were green. You didn't have time to check every last note or seal, like people did before rocket launches in the old days. Kate looked at you with her headset on. Engine is ready, initiating launch procedure, overriding safety protocols, manual controls engaged. I don't even know what any of that means, Kate, but sure, okay, I think you got it under control there. The hatch was open, leaving you a clear way towards the sky. It's probably the most important thing I think we could have done too, right? 5, 4, 3, 2. Buckle up, it's going to be one hell of a ride. Please don't crash land us like you did the helicopter. Okay, we're taking off, we haven't been blown up just yet, so that's good. The acceleration force pushed you hard into your seat, squeezing all the air from your lungs to rock you began its ascent. You look back to see Cody in his seat. The kid had been through a lot, yet he was lucky enough to end up with you on this ride. The seat next to him was empty. At least you've kept the kid safe like the big old man wanted. Don't remind me about Barry. Press F for Barry one more time. We will try to save. The ship climbed through the sky, while Kate struggled with the engine's power. Sarge and his men. Oh, it's Sarge, he's still alive. I mean, not for long, but you know what I'm saying. Sarge and his men were standing on top of a hill. He traveled far west since you had last seen him. The whole squad raised their heads and gazed into the sky, tracing the bright light of your rocket. Would you look at that? Smirked Sarge, slowly shaking his head. That kid actually did it. Good luck with whatever you find there, he added before he turned away. The whole squad decided to open their last bottle of whiskey and drink it as the world around them started falling apart. It's one way to go. The vessel was gaining altitude, at least life support seemed to work fine. Because the default setting had been corrupted, you were forced to create the fuel mixture yourself. The composition was perfect. Maximum efficiency meant a lot of thrust and a smooth descent. You installed the navigation ship into the ship's system. With its help, Kate was guided with a set of numbers, angles, and coordinates, which is always better than just guessing. You installed the calibrator system on board. It precisely calibrated all the engines, making them really well coordinated. Good thing you noticed and fixed that crack in the ship's fin, which your repairs have proved to add almost no air resistance. Kate managed to compensate for the slight aerodynamic changes with her piloting skills. Alright, we're basically now at the point where one more of these edits in our way, we have survived. You prepared a special catalyst? Yes, I did. It caused the main rocket to burn fuel quicker. Oh, that's not good. But it also made the reaction much more powerful. Is that good? That's good! We've done it! We got off the planet. I think. The ship's upside down now. Achievements have been unlocked. Good. You made it to orbit, and from there, it had been surprisingly a short way to the moon. Kate flew the ship towards the lunar base. You mean the same moon is falling apart right now? Smooth landing? Hey, look at that. Oh, no, not smooth landing. Not at all. I mean, to be honest though, I can't even blame Kate for that one. The road was kind of messed up. So, for once, we can't even blame her. There's another, you see that? There's probably more people here, boys. Kate, you alright? Ah, that was one of my best landings. Like you've had one thus far in this entire game. I never seen you do any better. Exactly. Could be worse though, couldn't it? In my defense, it was my first time landing on the moon. I mean, she's not wrong about that, I guess. Maybe. She could be lying. Cody, you okay? I don't know. Can you stand? I think. What's that sound? Are we gonna die? We're losing air, David. Now is the time to use the spacesuits. Hey, look at that. Alright. Here we are. What do we got? Okay, can you please just hurry it up a little bit? Okay. Oh, of course. We gotta do a puzzle again. Alright, I think it's safe to remove the suits. Great, because I'm almost out of oxygen. Okay, so what now? Let's look around. Easy to say with freaking moon falling apart right now. There's a passageway through there. 2 different ones. Let's go right first. A base control computer. Card reader. There's also a slot for an access card. Do any of the cards that I have... Oh wait, this is an access card. Oh, I'm so glad I... Well, never mind. We're not ready for what's in the right-hand side just yet. What are those? Cade? Sleeper pods. Oh, those are people. Why are there people here? You said they all left. You said they went into a different dimension or something. They did. This is what they left behind. Cade, you said they escaped. They did, David. Check out their neural activity monitors. They're flat because their bodies are here, sleeping. But in their minds, left this place, they traveled through the realm of dreams and already woke up in safety months ago. Pods just sustain their empty bodies here. Not that it's required, but if for any reason anyone wanted to get back, they still can. At least for now. Wait, I've got some questions. This also has, like, not only does it, obviously it's a link to deep sleep, but it also has a bit of a Soma feel, right? Soma was basically about the body and the mind and transcending space and material. Soma was really crazy, and this kind of reminds me a lot of that. So, it's some sort of hibernation? Yes, so the body doesn't die while the conscious is elsewhere. What happens if the body dies? In any normal circumstance, your mind would die too. But Sidereal has discovered something. I don't know what exactly it is, but they can completely separate the mind from the body. So when the moon hits Earth and everything here blows up, it won't matter to them. Must be nice. Realm of Dreams. A poetic name, but quite graphic. Sidereal has discovered that the human mind is capable of accessing this place. A vast network connecting every mind. As it later turned out, it reached far beyond every mind in the world. It can connect minds across universes. Why do the sleeper pods have to be on the moon? Why even bother flying here, if all they do is put you in a pod? Their pods are extremely susceptible to any interference, especially radio waves. Humanity used to produce a giant mess of electronic waves of various frequencies. Radio broadcasts, TV, communications, I can go on and on. Sidereal found it next to impossible to come up with a location desolate enough for their sleeper pods to work as intended. Faraday cage shielding was partially effective, but it was apparently causing some side effects. Early experiments led to some awful failures. They finally came up with the idea that the only thing that would shield the sleeper pods well enough would be the moon. What about moon-Earth communication? What about radio waves from space? Don't they interrupt the sleeper pods? Sidereal's own communication devices work on frequencies outside the harmful spectrum. Space radiation? Damn it, David. I don't know, they just have found a way around it. I'm not a physicist. Well, you're the closest thing we got to one here, alright? So that's our way out. We get into those pods and we dream our way out of here? What? Wake up somewhere safe. I'm not sure how I feel about that idea. But then again, what do we have to lose? A diagnostic screen and... okay, let's check this out. System memory, 128 megabytes. It's a lot of hard drive space, huh? Floppy drive A, no disk. Floppy drive B, no disk. Control systems. Floppy drive? I got that thing that we found. Do you need this? The console seems to be locked. Oh, we gotta unlock it first. Okay, hold up. So we probably have to get access to this over here. Did I just see the ship go under over there, or am I tripping out? I mean, I know you're falling apart and everything, but come on. You here. Access granted, perfect. Base control, yes. The console lets you gain access to the sleeper pods. Once you have it, you will be able to open and choose and yeah, sure. Oh yeah, we're getting closer to the Earth, I think, here. Access granted, sleeper pod control unlocked. Yeah, I mean, if we can see the Earth, that's probably a really bad thing. Let's hurry up here. Oh, that's no good. That is no good at all. Alright, put the floppy disk and let's go to sleep. There's, I guess, empty pods here. Enough for all of us. There's 4 of them that I'm seeing, so saving Barry is a freaking possibility. Put that disk in there. Let me check the status before I start loading software into this. Just do it, man. Active. Running diagnostic. Sleeper pods active. Occupied pods 52 of 64. Warning, phase controller corrupted. Unable to select destination, enabling emergency mode. Emergency mode enabled. Sidereal plexus takes no responsibility for memory loss and or personality merge. Personality merge? No. Check that again. Maybe it was just a glitch. It still says phase controller corrupted. It has already happened. It keeps happening. Cade? You're not making any sense. Cade? Yeah. What keeps happening? What's the phase controller? It's a system designed to transmit human consciousness to a selected target. Target? A human in another world? Yes, usually an otherwise brain-dead clone they've prepared especially for this purpose. Or a patient in a coma, and the world like ours when cloning has yet been developed. This is how they used to navigate between worlds. Go to sleep here, target a sleeping human vessel in another world, and wake up there. I'm not sure if this is more terrifying or more unbelievable. If that controller is disabled, we can't select this target body or world. Well, that's no good. What's the emergency merge mode? When the primary phase controller is disabled, a backup kicks in. If target's a random world and a random sleeping person. Without their consent? Yes. However, for some reason, when this happens, you almost always end up in your own body, but in a different world. Where will we go? Well, without the phase controller, 2 things can happen. We can end up in limbo, in the dream world, without bodies to return to, or we can wake up in our own bodies in a different world, a different version of our world. Like one where all this never happened? A world where there was no lunar explosion in 1996? Hopefully. Yes, hopefully. I still don't trust you. What exactly? What do you mean it already happened? I'm not sure. The dreams we both had. Warning you about incoming threats. Showing me where the Sidereal office building was. There might have been from our own memories. From our past lives. That would have meant I've been through this. We all have. Have we been stuck doing this over and over? Are we going to remember any of this? Yeah, when your mind ends up in your own body in a different world, this is what happens. You merge. Your current memories become distant. Like a dream that you've forgotten. It doesn't sound like we're going to make it in one piece after all. It's better than dying completely, I guess. Dude, I feel like we've been doing this over and over. But if my past me warned me about the incoming events, who warned him? Another me? Who warned that other me? When did all this begin? As far as I know, the number of worlds might be infinite. It's better not think about it. That's an easy way out of that one, huh? You know what? Time traveling a bit too confusing. Let's just call it a paradox and wrap it up there. We have no other choice, David. We gotta use those pods whether they're fully operational or not. Can we fix the damaged systems? Even if we knew how, it would probably take days. We definitely don't have that much time. Let's do this. Quick, this whole place is falling apart. Ooh boy. Can I put this disc in there now, or what? I've inserted the phase control light disc into drive B. The computer reads it. This program will not replace face controller, however, it would increase your memory transfer rate in emergency mode. Cade? Yeah? I've inserted a face controller light disc. What disc? A disc I found in the Cytoreoplex's office. The computer says it will increase the memory transfer or something like that? Do you think it's gonna help? Yeah, I guess so. Even a single helper program like this could make a huge difference. If our memories are transferred intact, or at least in a greater, more consistent rate. This could be huge, David. This might actually save us. Cool. I guess that was good. Time to sleep, right? Or should I go first? It's okay, remember to turn off the lights, and promise you won't do anything stupid. Have I ever done anything stupid? Huh, you're funny. Hey, Cody. Never change, okay? Okay. See you soon. Good night, Cade. Alright, David, so here we are. At the end of the road. Or is it the beginning? I wouldn't have made it here if it wasn't for you. Are you getting emotional now? Huh. I think I spent too much time with you. Where do you hope to wake up? In a bed, in a world where they have moons and we have a moon and lattes. I hope that's what happens. Me too. Bye, David. Until we meet again. Just don't point your gun at me when we do, okay? Can't promise that. Alright, Cody, it's your time, buddy. I don't want to sleep. I know, but we all have to. I won't be able to sleep now. I'm too scared. This machine will help you. Come on. Don't be scared. What will happen? Where will we go? I don't know. But it's gonna be alright. David? I don't want to be alone again. You won't be. Wherever you wake up, I will find you. Promise? Promise. Why you gotta pull at the heartstrings like that? Alright, it's our turn. The spot's empty but closed. Oh, use the open one. Oh god, what now? What happened here? You take a look at the screen and realize that while sleeper pods have their independent power reserves, you won't be able to initiate another pod unless the main power is back. There are some unnecessary systems powered, such as the communications array. There's a standard procedure so the crew is able to call for help. But there is no one that can help you now. You can try to reroute the power so that the station systems do it, or close and pray. I do it, I guess. Was that good? Oh god. Oh, that's cutting it very close, my man. Just keep running. Keep running. It's all falling apart. Look, all you gotta do is go to sleep. It doesn't matter what happens to the body, apparently. No. We have been on a loop. It's happening again. It all felt so real. I feel there was something more in that dream. Something sad and important. Although that could be also because we were able to transfer some of the feelings because of the control disc too. So we find the second one, we get everything. Why do I feel like this already happened? Yeah, yet something is different. I'm gonna find out what. We got an awakening achievement too. We're not completely awoke though. We're not woke completely. We want to be woke, but we're not woke. So, my original idea was do day 3, 4, and the true ending. That would get us, obviously, new content onwards from day 3, 4, because we would keep both Barry and Cody alive. However, as I mentioned earlier, you guys told me, Falcon, if you do day 1 and 2 again, the events will be different because the game has plenty of different events per day. So, even though we got some here, if you do it again from day 1, you'd get different events, so it would not be repetitive for us. Therefore, I'll leave it up to you guys. I will let you tell me, or at least decide whether you want me to do 1, 2, 3, 4 true ending, or if we do 3, 4 true ending. Maybe we do deep sleep. Maybe we do Don't Escape 1, 2, and 3. I'm considering. We'll see what we do. But otherwise, this was amazing. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Stick around for the next one. Let me know what you guys think. I will catch you then.